straight off.
Yeah.
Okay, Chelsea, West Ham versus Chelsea. We saw West Ham host Chelsea in the London Stadium. He hosted the world champions, and he performed very poorly in that match. He ended 4-1, 5-1, sorry. And I want to know you guys' thoughts about the match,
Chelsea won now.
about the five-star
The
five-star performance.
5-star.
Because obviously it was a five-star
It
performance.
was a corner FC match now.
What do you mean corner FC match? You scored
Corner.
3 corners and then what?
You scored from three corners,
and
and then what?
3 corners out of 5 goals is what? It's not corner FC match.
Well, we've known that title to be Arsenal.
You are corner FC, scored
So-
for 3 corners. But the only thing that
The main thing, for me, West Ham, I don't think they are going to survive relegation this season.
it's about
because
how poor West Ham was and not how
good Chelsea were.
Yeah, because Sunderland flogged West Ham 3-0. You were just alright. If you were good, you would have created more chances.
No chances.
Because you scored 3 from corners. But I enjoyed Pedro's performance in the game.
Yeah.
I feel there were some people that expected Chelsea to struggle based on the fact that Palmer got injured in the warm-up. So people were expecting them to struggle then because they brought in Estevao. And Estevao broke a record. He's the youngest
Youngest player to
player
assist in the
yeah.
Chelsea shirt.
Okay, for Chelsea. Really.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Then how did you see like the team play, like Chelsea as a team without Palmer? Was it more dynamic, or
We were-
the
we were-
over-reliance on Palmer did it show
No, we were more fluid. We attacked.
without Palmer?
Yeah, but
So Palmer
but,
should start benching.
No. Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm asking now.
No, but what I mean, we were more fluid. It meant West Ham didn't see a particular player to be stuck on. If Palmer was on the pitch, we were sure that they would be doubling up on him because obviously he's our main man, right? But now we have Estevao, Neto. There were lots of attacking players, and it gave them freedom to express themselves. To
So
whatever they
like
want to
going
do.
forward now, Palmer will have to reintegrate himself.
You cannot underestimate the importance of Cole Palmer to the Chelsea team. That is,
I'm not saying it's not important.
yes.
I'm saying
So there's nothing like reintegration. When he comes back, he's the
He's
first
starting.
name.
And
First name
one
on the
thing I
team
noticed
sheet.
also is not. I think it's never about Big Palmer. The changes they made was the James change. James not starting would actually make Chelsea more effective up front because Gusto started overlapping. Then Cucurella, they had a problem with Cole being out. Cucurella started becoming as a 3-man centre back. He now started slotting in that Cole position. Then
You mean like Cucurella inverted?
yes, then it was not 3, then Gusto up. Before it would be 3, then Cucurella up. So because of he is complaining, that is Maresca, about not replacing Cole with there. So he had to just shift Cucurella in that.
I think in the match, they were interchanging
So-
because at some point I saw Cucurella overlapping
Of
also.
course, they were touching, but
Yeah.
it was more of Gusto. It was more of Gusto overlapping. Gusto did
Well,
not start
apart,
as a 3-man.
let's not just focus on Chelsea. West Ham, it was a crazy goal from Paqueta. Like
Yeah, I will not take anything away from Paqueta. That goal was. At first I thought Sanchez, you should be catching that ball. Watching the replay, it was a good goal. It was a stunner. So you won't take
so
anything
if they
from
should
them.
score another goalkeeper that goal now, you actually believe that it was a good goal.
It was a good goal,
And not the
obviously.
goalkeeper's fault.
But then he could have gotten his hand on it. But a goal is a
The
goal.
only thing I will say to back him is unexpected.
My only
Yeah, he
observation-
didn't know Paqueta would shoot from that.
Yeah,
that
my observation
distance.
from the match is that West Ham would do so poorly this season.
yeah, but they can.
Their midfield, we said it before, we still say it again, their midfield is not it.
But it's still too early to.
It's not too early.
No, it's not.
It's already 2 games into the
This is
season.
a
You should be
replica
seeing
of what
patterns.
happened
Yes.
last
You
season.
should be seeing patterns already.
Do you feel it has to do with the players or the manager?
It's both of them.
It's the players mostly.
Both of
The
them.
Potter has
midfield.
proved himself to at least be a mid-table manager.
Yeah, but right now it's looking like a
Like,
championship
you
team.
understand? So I feel it's the personnel that he has.
I don't think Graham Potter has proved himself to be a
He
mid-table.
proved himself.
When he
Himself in Brighton.
when he was at Brighton, he had
He proved
he had quality players and what's his name?
Who made them?
His successor, this guy that went to OM,
De Zerbi, yeah.
De Zerbi also came in. He was decent.
But he did not give.
But
high
he
finish
was decent.
that,
Potter gave, but
Potter
you cannot
seven.
deny that the players Potter had was also Potter had Caicedo.
He made them.
He made them now, and he finished high up like 7 to 8. And Zerbi did not finish higher than Potter. And if he was a mid manager,
And then-
Chelsea would not have applauded him.
And then I keep saying that West Ham's pattern of play is absolutely shite. You still see them giving the ball to Wan-Bissaka, find Wan-Bissaka, mission find Wan-Bissaka. It's people are finding out that's the starting point.
Let's move on from Chelsea.
We don't have to move on from Chelsea.
Before we move on from Chelsea, how would a team score 5 goals and their striker was not involved in any?
He was involved.
The lab. I think it's 0-0 what now? 0-2. So we're heading for that's
Did you watch the game?
Well, actually,
You watched the game.
Yeah.
So how
was he involved? I'm trying to
hold on. You watched the game, right?
He was involved in the goals, right?
You watched the game. Did you watch the game?
I asked you a question.
Football these days, goal and assist, winning football.
Did
you watch the game or not? Yes or no?
I did.
Did you see his contributions to that game?
What
Hold up play.
Hold up.
He was holding up play so well.
Hold up play.
He was holding up play so well. You could see from Enzo's goal. From Enzo's goal, the pass to Estevao, he was one that held the pass and gave it to Estevao. It was a contribution.
So hold up play now.
No, Chelsea were good.
So it was a contribution. So if you're judging players' play based on goals and assists, it is not fair to him. You won't see him scoring every match.
He had only one shot.
I know you can talk about Chelsea from now
scoring every
I know
match.
you can talk about Chelsea from now to next year.
Let me hit my
no hitting any points. There's no point.
Let's go to Manchester. Manchester City, they are the same as last season. For me, what I watched, they are the same as last season, the same patterns. And see the goal they considered, Stones slipped up, and Trafford, I think he should have gotten a red card because he manhandled the ball outside the box when Kudus was coming.
So you didn't think it was a foul on Kudus?
That's what I'm saying, it's a foul.
Is it a foul or a handball?
It's a bit of like, I'm not saying it's a foul, but it's a handball.
Okay.
Outside the box, which VAR should have intervened and checked, and it should have been sent off. Even aside that incident, it was, I don't know, lack of confidence. Because every time we see our English media, the camera just pointing towards.
But will you blame Trafford for Man City not scoring?
No. I'm just pointing out he made.
Man City had at least like 2 big chances in that game to get.
The thing I told you guys the last time about Man City's Tottenham fixture, his Tottenham has always found a way to frustrate Pep Guardiola over the years. So it wasn't a shock seeing Tottenham winning City 2-0.
No, it's not a shock.
But the shock was City couldn't even get one goal.
Well, it's credit to Thomas Frank. Like, this is just the second Premier League game for Spurs, and to win against Manchester City at the Etihad, it's credit to him. He made changes from his last 11, which just shows that he's a serious manager. He brought in, I think, the midfield that he used that is going to actually be his main midfield, because we saw Bergvall go back to the bench and Mikey, those the young midfielders of Tottenham, and he brought in more experienced João Palinha, Bentancur,
and Sa.
Yeah, and Sa. So he coached them properly for a win, and credit to.
So what's Man City's problem right now?
Defense.
I
think their defense is not.
They never had pride in defense now, so that's like.
But when you play in the Premier League, you should have a very solid defense.
I don't think
any team can.
I just feel they've lost their identity.
Not
based on the personnel that they have. You've seen a shift. Like the Man City at the peak of their powers has changed. You are now seeing the likes of Ryan Cherky, the likes of Tijani, the likes of
Oscar Bob.
Oscar Bob. The main identity of Manchester City, the likes of Gundogan, when they were at the peaks of their power.
Sterling, Sane.
Like there's a difference. I feel they've lost their fear factor. Any team that wants to face, any decent team that faces Manchester City, believes that they can get something from the match.
When I talk about defense, you should know that who is playing their fullbacks, Rico Lewis and Aït-Nouri, which defensively both of them are not good enough. They are only good when it comes to attacking. But when they are defending, they are less than average. So you see that, and that's the position you have to work because Premier League is a transitional league, right? They play on transition. They are very fast. So if you meet a team that has runners and that can beat you on the transition, you're finished.
Yeah, and they tried to play high line in that game and it backfired. Talking about the goals now.
Yeah.
The first goal was from like a through ball. and the second one was a goalkeeper error that we were highlighting earlier.
Yeah.
So I believe you might be right. The defense too should be addressed. But me, I am saying on the attacking side, like even if you concede 2 goals, you can score 3 goals.
But Tottenham's defense
we're very staunch.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to like say. Like the best form of defense is attack.
Yes.
We've always heard that statement everywhere. So even if your goalkeeper does an error, maybe it might affect your mentality and your mentally, sorry.
I think
you still have to like score back.
Yeah, I think Rodri was later introduced in the match.
And he also did poorly. He did poorly now.
I saw the news somewhere. Someone said Rodri still returned.
That Ballon d'Or, he was returned.
So like I feel sorry for Rodri. It doesn't look the same. I'm thinking it's not the Ballon d'Or. It's not the Ballon d'Or.
He's fresher from
He's
expected. He's fresher from injury.
So let's head to Arsenal. Arsenal versus Leeds United.
Arsenal.
It was a slow start, but like they started slowly, but it's a dominant display. 5-0 overall. So the fullbacks and
it
defense
was the relegation team, so
no problem.
You would understand
The other
reason why it
people
was
faced them
5-0.
anyways. The relegation team won Everton, by the way. So I think the fullbacks, that is Timber and Calafiori.
Chelsea will play the relegation teams now. We'll see. Calm down.
Yeah.
Timber and Calafiori, they did very well, both overlapping, inverting, or whatever. And the 15-year-old as well came
Max
Daumann won a penalty.
Was that a penalty?
It was soft.
It was too soft.
Was there contact on it?
But we know it's the Premier League.
He stepped on him.
It was too
He stepped on him.
He stepped on him.
He even had to dive.
How was it dive? Oh my God!
Simulation.
He stepped. How was it dive? No, we're not.
Why is that?
We're not going to
argue?
Allen, we're not going to argue penalties. The important thing, Gyökeres has gotten off the mark.
Yeah.
You understand?
He said he deserves 14.
So Gyökeres got off the mark.
And Cesc will take over.
Gyökeres scored his typical type of goal.
Yes.
In transition, he pushed the ball. This is not that they gave it to him on a plate.
Yeah.
He got the goal for himself, and it's good for his confidence.
Except the penalty that was given on the plate.
His running is still funny to me. Like, is that how he runs?
He's a big man. Gyökeres is a big man.
He runs like he's overweight.
Does it matter how?
When we were watching that match, I told
Alan. said it's funny. I did not say
it's funny.
When we were watching that match, I told Alan that this guy, the way he runs, like he's an over.
As long as he puts the ball in the net, if he gives me 25 goals the way he runs, and Delap gives you 1.
Why are you arguing?
Why are you defending the way he runs?
I just made an observation.
Why are you defending the way he runs?
Why are you criticizing the way he runs?
We are not criticizing. We are just laughing about it.
It's funny.
Yes.
We are stating the obvious.
No, it's
stating the obvious.
No, it's a general thing.
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows that Gyökeres is fat.
You're not saying he won't score. So why are you bringing 25 goals?
5 goals into running.
If
how does it correlate?
He gives me 25 goals. I'm fine with it. They lost, and it's going to be quite.
Yeah, Odegaard and Saka to injury. And Saka is like 4 weeks out now.
Yeah, we're getting a report that Saka is 4 weeks out, and Odegaard is a week plus. So I think both of them will miss the.
Yeah, that's
Odegaard is just a week plus.
Like he won't feature next match. That's what I mean by. So that means he won't go for.
That's a blow to Arsenal
with Norway losing their.
And they're playing Liverpool next.
Yes, at Anfield.
Yeah. So you are going to show why the depth matters. That will be we'll discuss that. They got Eze. They unveiled Eze before the kickoff.
Yeah.
So, and a good signing for them. A match made in heaven. Eberechi Eze.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Left at the age of 13.
Came back at the age of 27.
And also, what I wanted to put out there is Arsenal Football Club. The Arsenal should make a statue of Ian Wright. I wanted to put it out there because this man, whether it's ads, whether it's player unveiling, anything, he puts his effort in everything.
Just like saying,
as an Arsenal fan, he deserves a statue outside of the Emirates because of his effort and everything. You for Kuku request for a statue.
They should name
Emirates. Yeah, right.
If a Chelsea legend is doing, if Terry is involved in this, they won't say this, but. Well, good win for Arsenal in their charge.
The thing Alan doesn't understand is Ian Wright is more like a club ambassador. Right? He's more like a club ambassador.
It's not a legend. I'm asking.
No. I'm not. Nobody's saying anything about legend.
Okay.
He's more like a club ambassador.
So they pay
He
him
represents the
So
club.
is he a legend or not?
He represents. And fun fact, Ian Wright might still be on Arsenal's payroll.
Yes, now
Why
definitely.
not? Every club's are.
That's why I said he's more like a club ambassador. It's same thing Zula does. When clubs are going on, what's it called? They go on this. If you're displaying your trophy or whatever, you go with them.
That is different.
So
Clubs do that.
you
Sagna-
cannot be requesting for statue
But that
for someone that is just doing his job.
That is different.
He's doing his job.
He's an Arsenal fan.
I'm
You
asking
will
for tell you that is different.
He will
Sagna
tell you
was
well,
supposed to-
who requires a statue.
Sola is not in.